Hello, everyone, and welcome to Meditation Mondays. I'm Alec Ahrens, and as always, it is my pleasure to introduce Linda Marshall. Linda, how are you today?
I am doing wonderful, Alec, and yourself.
I'm doing well. I wish I could say I'm enjoying all the winter weather and the snow, but at this point in time, I've had enough of it here on the East Coast, and I'm ready for spring. So send it along whenever you're ready, wherever you may be listening.
Ditto, ditto. I laugh whenever I've been scheduled to go out, like for a bird photography trip. It's snow or ice, and that's just local. So I can't wait for the spring to come, also. So
Absolutely. So it's Monday and we are back. And what are we going to be covering today on our meditation?
So I am keeping with the theme for February, which is the theme of love. And as I mentioned in our last meditation, that has so many flavors to it when you think of the word love. And sometimes as I am meditating, I ask the question, what should I talk about? And the word that I got was equanimity. And I'm like, ooh, I got to look that up. Polysyllabic. And so, exactly what is equanimity? It is the ability to maintain mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper, especially in difficult situations. So I thought about that and I thought
Resonates
about
and works with me.
myself over. Yes, right. And I thought of two examples as it pertains to photography where that word, one, it was didn't work, and the other, it really played out. And so, having gotten my new camera last weekend, I decided I'm going to do this assignment for my class that I was taking. And it would really be nice to know your camera before you try to do an exercise. And so I got so frustrated because I didn't know the mirrorless camera didn't quite work the same as my old camera. So things that I knew intuitively how to do, I got so frustrated because nothing was working out. So I left that saying, you know what? I'm going to sell this camera. I'm not taking another picture ever again. And then common sense prevailed. And then I fast forward a day later and I'm helping someone with a photo shoot where I'm serving as their technical expert and remembered my behavior and my self criticism from 2 days ago. And we were having some challenges on the set with lighting. And I really saw where equanimity came into play and that I just quieted myself and I just observed our setting. I observed what she was trying to do and I observed our lighting. And then in that place of peace and calm, I was like, you know what? I think we may have a solution. And then we were able to rejigger everything so that the lighting was perfect. So it was a real example of when you get yourself in a tizzy, you can't think your way out of a paper bag. Versus when you sit in that place of mental calmness, observe, reflect, the answers come to you. And so with today's meditation, it's going to be about equanimity because I had an example for photography, but how often in our lives do we have such a need to be right, to get it right, that we don't allow the space for the better solution, the better answer to unfold? And so I have to remind myself of this daily. I'm sure, Alec, maybe you don't have to do it daily, but
Oh no, not daily, hourly, but I have to do it fairly
okay.
regularly. And look, I think it also ties in. This wasn't our intent today, but it ties into our other program, Sharpen Your Focus,
Yes,
that we're getting ready to
another
launch next
one.
week. And I'll invite everyone who's watching us on the YouTube channel. There is a 5 minute recording that Linda and I put out there that explains the program in greater detail. But that is also about focus, right? It's really about calming your
Mm-hmm.
mind down, thinking about where you are, what you need to do, and what the possibilities are, right? Quieting the mind, getting in the right place, right? To make good
Right.
decisions. So it's something that it's clearly something that we struggle with in our photography. It's something that we struggle with in, in everyday life. And as we're 11 months into our current COVID-19 reality, right? Certainly something that, impacts us in many ways, shapes, or forms. So um, I
So
certainly
true. And
empathize and
to
hear
that
you.
point, you know that many of the solutions that used to work no longer will work for us, be it around how we make our livelihood, how we solve problems, the solutions to our problems. So I could sit and lament that things are different and things have changed, or I can sit in that place of peace and tap into that wisdom that says there is a new solution for the way things are. So, equanimity will help us do that. So, we're going to get started with our meditation. And so, we'll get the music teed up. And that's what we're going to focus on today. So, this will be an easy one. So, if you could just get comfortable and just close your eyes and just relax into your body, settling in. Calming yourself through your breath. One of the most powerful tools that you can use to settle you exists within you, and it is the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Allowing you to just relax into you. As we settle into ourselves. And as the music settles, we settle. Offering up the soul questions that we don't seek answers to, but we just throw them out there. And sometimes we get images, impressions, and we just notice them, but stay in that place of the breath. The first question being, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What do I want? What do I really, really want? What do I want? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Why am I here? And what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? And just release that. As we shift into the I am, silently repeating I am, your first name and your last name. Now drop the last name and silently repeat I am and just your first name. Now drop the first name and silently repeat I am, I am, I am. It is the essence of you. It is the you who you are when you forget who you are. It is the I am. And from this place of I am, continuing to breathe easily and effortlessly, finding the balance within. Settling into yourself, letting go of the thoughts, and just focusing on the I am. The breath, the breathing in and out, the breath, the equanimity, calmness, evenness, composure. And if the mind wanders, come back to the breath. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly or the chest, the breath. And as you breathe in and out, I will monitor the time. just keep your eyes closed as you just soak in those moments of peace. Knowing you can return to this place at any time that you choose. Knowing that just following the breath is one of the most calming things that we can do, even in the midst of the storm. Just rest in the stillness. Rest in the awareness. Rest in the being. Rest in the knowing. Just rest. For if you can find a moment to rest, it is in that place that you can find equanimity. Resting in the stillness, resting in the awareness, resting in the being. And as we bring the meditation to a close, I'll state the 4 intentions known to help us live happier, healthier lives. You may silently repeat them with me or just accept them into being. The first is a joyful and energetic body. Joyful and energetic body. Joyful and energetic body. A loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. A reflective and alert mind. Reflective and alert mind. Reflective and alert mind. And last but not least, a lightness of being. A lightness of being. A lightness of being. Just rest. And when you're ready, you may just open your eyes and prepare yourself to return to your day and carry the energy of equanimity, mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper. Namaste, as I thank you for joining today's meditation. Peace be with you.